Downing with all your deepest doubts, seeing shadows in daylight gold, striding dark streets with no moon out. But on your birthright it was told, your pinky will smite Goliath with the edge of his own saber, taken from his own golden sheath, whilst all his men waxen paler, battling on the hills of death, or fleeing from the soaring spear, assuming each still has his heir. But your soul, Jin, sees no fear. As the grass grows green, it is so. Your pinky will smite Goliath. Will the lamb lay waste the lion? And insolence taunts from his teeth. He'd be wishing wings for flying, for all obstacles fall beneath your official omnipotence. They, your discomfited foes, know your pinky will smite Goliath. 'Cause as the crawling baby grow, your inner blood drawing first breath, strongly sung with the chorus worlds, your pinky will smite Goliath. A mind grew with that melody, blessing your drums and nobody, his head within cloud canopy, will fall below your harmony, will prove this true tautology. Lo and behold, Jin's pinky has smoked Goliath. Sometimes your standing shadow would awake my weariness. So my starting vessel would slip from sheets to kiss the ground beneath your visiting harmony. Your tiniest touch would satisfyingly rupture my veins with velvet waterfalls. Whilst they would cry for your care of milk and honey. Your overpowering pulse would wholly hypnotize with natural notes, and your temperate fingers would softly suppress my clay against the cold bare floor. But here, your warmth would balance above, as your lukewarm lips would graciously heat my whole anatomy. David, a young shepherd, had beheaded Goliath, a tall captain of the Philistine host, with the giant's own sword. The same as David, your soul strength increases as steadily as your innate innocence. Obstacles will dwindle as dropping dominoes of resolved dilemmas. Your conquering center copies the earth's seething core, which destroys all man-made walls with its bounding gravity, and your small smile grows as gently as your victorious grin. Guiltless Jin, your perfect pacemaker must be perpetually praised for housing your mercy, kindness, and resilience. I am very grateful to whisper wishes for your guarding, caressing, and cool courage during mid-moons. Your tranquilizing thumb treats as tenderly as seasons delicately opening nurtured flower buds. Your secure sympathy shelters stranded ships on your saltless seas. So during despairful trials, of relieving winds will always uplift your destined survival, an upper breeze that will continually revive your rewarded sainthood. Do not listen to your second mouth, curving a city as hook trout, a turtle on a proper route, the unsure young calf, both in and out, a dearth stopping your garden from sprout. Of this other voice don't ever count. Gin stands unbreakable all about. The vice head's view barely does this count against the high president's account. Even the 20 feet climbing each mount walks unison east, west, north, and south, as two varied thoughts none would surmount above a pressuring mental pout, only within a fantasy spout, envisioning perfect paramount, distance far from reality stout. Do not listen to your second mouth, wane not from your goals with densest doubt. Gin stands unbreakable all about. Your taming touch quickly triggered my defenseless, my defensive bosom, because your, your signature fingerprints rubbed pillows of precious pollen about my sevenfold sensitivity. Your stroking thumb greatly warms my climbing chest, but your other brushing fingers lightly tickled my oven flesh, the same as cooling droplets of your winter milk. Thus your kind palm held my whole world, gentle Jim. If all my doubts disappeared, my bravery would boost tenfold. It would still fall beneath your unconfined confidence. Jim, your apple artery runs ripe with caring and courageous cells. Remember the harp and the psalteries and the trumpets and the cymbals that celebrate your victories. These glorious minutes are building blocks slowly assembling the magnificent moments of your terrestrial time. Your undebted soul stands as an unbreakable woman greater than every goddess. In trances my lips kiss the brazen floor below your nymph throne, suppliant. I am very blessed that your natural grace had smote not these tranquil thoughts of complete servitude beneath your beautiful reign. If America was your monarchy, then your crown queenship would sweetly judge from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Sea. Your self-conquest secures my thumping car, because your kind palm holds my whole world, harmless Jin. So your pure innocence will receive a continual collection of rainbow carnations, your deserted garden that will ceaselessly grow. Mana music traces starless air. Jin whispers my choking throat. The whistle of your nesting wings blows gentle winds. Gin repeats my ruptured ribs, cracking under a sudden warmth. Beneath the cold soil grows harmless heat. Gin collapses my grasping breath. My eyelids cringe as a puddle of crimson cells seeps from my exposed flesh below crying moon. Your solemn stride and wrong, brighter than a golden candle in deepest darkness. Your brave stands, starts my tears, and your single touch courageously cocoons my puncturing organ, my thumping core, saved by the guardian angel of fertile fantasies. Your securing kiss hushingly dries my cheeks as your sheltering grasp kindly cradles my lone pacemaker, saved by the gracious guardian angel of fertile fantasies. A year ago, your suppleness embraced my center of solitude. Your incredible care magnificently rubbed the locomotive. Your simple security overpoweringly paced the organ, as your carefulness quickly conquered every capillary. Your nursing vigilance overcomforted with plentiful compassion, and even now your heavenly hold on hearts humanly hugs greater than the politest gentle lady's kind goddess Jin. When Athalia saw that her son was dead, she killed all the royal seeds, save one child who was rescued by Jehoshabeath, the daughter of the king. Her courageous acts conjure scenes of your valiant veins, strong Jin. Your awesome existence openly expresses full independence, and your welcoming wings bravely radiate with liberal light. Your merciful spirit never hides your sympathetic harmony. Spears of snowflakes stop not your visiting resilience from flying through my window, cherub Jin. I am very grateful that your mercy, the gracious guardian of fertile fantasies, had muted not my cries for your cradling kisses during mid-moon. Your pleasing pulse hastily hatches infant caterpillar, infant caterpillars into azure butterflies. Every blue jay always perches his little feathers. Now your beautiful bravery, who relaxes on park benches. God save your gemstone innocence, blessed angel Jin.